This is Ayush Goyal presenting strong analysis of SJVN in front of you all. First of all, about the company. It's Satluj Jal Vidyut Nigam and it's an Indian PSU, a joint venture between Government of India and Government of Himachal Pradesh. It was established in the year 1988 by Nandlal Sharma, who is currently serving as the chairman and managing director of the SJVN. The company aims to achieve the target of 12,000 megawatt by 2026. To be the best in company and globally admired by developing affordable clean power and sustainable value to all stakeholders. The company focuses on primary business, its generation of electricity and tariff of power generation. There are many upcoming launches of the company followed up in the line 2. It includes expansion in the various countries like Nepal, Bhutan and many more. Right now, operational segments and revenue contribution of company constitutes in solar, wind and hydro and PSP products. Hydro and PSP products generally are those products which are being carried out by generation of hydroelectricity, which are being carried out in the states of Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand mainly. Coming to the peer-to-peer comparison of the energy sector. Right now, NTPC is currently the global leader of the company of the industry, which constitutes around 21%. SJVN also stands at 2.46%. Unique value proposition. USP of the company is generally noticed in the field of the hydropower sector only. It has cracked the code of PSP and also delivering the maximum efficiency from a project. Company holds strong cash flow positions in the development and operations. Since it's a joint venture between the Government of India and Government of Himachal Pradesh, company also aims to acquire the land and start building the project in the short duration of time. Supply chains and partnership. Company's network. Company is focusing on creating new projects by the 2030 so that it can also aim to achieve its target by 2026. The company also sources its material from local partners MSME and local partner businesses only, which constitutes around 48%, and the remaining of the raw material is carried out from different neighboring countries and states also. Company also emphasizes on relationship building with the suppliers and managers and also the consumers. So it conducts various workshops and trainings so that the company management should be updated with the current environmental needs. The main issue in operation of this hydroelectricity company is that it has to go through many tariff conditions and the cost of bearing that is very too high. And if right now renewable energy and thermal power plants are generally at low tariffs rather than when compared to hydropower plants. Now, diversity inclusion in workforce. Company focuses on women empowerment as well as overall 10.94% overall workforce is comprised of women. Company also focuses on the gender disparity, that it includes over 43.77% overall in the SC, ST and OBC employees. The company also practices a healthy employee feedback mechanism, which is divided into 3 stages. The employee can take up the grievance to immediate superior, and the response can be resolved within the 7 days. If the employee is not settled and not satisfied with the grievance, then it can take up to the second stage, in which he or she can share it with the head of department and head of personnel, and in 15 days it can be settled. If he or she is not yet settled and satisfied, they can take it up to settlement committee within 15 days. Now comes the exceptional cases in which the stage 3 can be used, in which the grievance can be taken up to the higher authority, and 30 days it will be resolved. Coming to research and development, the company also is focusing right now to 20 normal cubic meter per hour generation, so that it can increase the 25 kilowatt of green power at NGPHPS Jhakri power plant. It also has collaborated with CIPRI for development of IoT enabled online health monitoring and maintenance system at Rampur hydropower plant. Company is also focusing on developing new equipment so that it can reduce the cost significantly. Technology upgradation. Advancements. The company also focuses on developing new turbines so that it can cool down the system very fast and it can increase the hydroelectricity power generation so that it can also cater the domestic needs as well as export the surplus. Foster innovation. Company has cracked the code of PAF in a way that its highest PAF of 106.653% from the Jharkhand hydropower station. Company is right now standing at 2000 megawatt, but the company aims to achieve its long-term vision of 50,000 megawatt by financial year 40. Now coming to the financial aspects of the company. The company's revenue has been stagnant from last 4 years, but also the profitability of the company is also stagnant. But right now the company is focusing on acquiring new projects so that it can increase the power generation and overall profit also. Company is facing few challenges in front of them, that is, first of all, facing the government and environmentalists so that the land can be acquired within a short duration of time. Second, the renewable sector is growing so fast that it can't compete with the other power generation techniques like thermal energy and other energies. So company is focusing on reducing the cost so that it can be competing with the other two challenges too. Growth strategy over the next 3 to 5 years. Right now government is focusing on no carbon emission zones because as per the Paris Agreement 2070, the government has promised to be the net zero carbon emission country. So company is focusing on renewable energy sector too. CSR model. SJVN and its stakeholder maintain good standards between the company and the management. To meet its CSR, the company is focusing on women empowerment as well as child development schemes and various other programs too. Publication. The company is maintaining its website very frequently, and you can get corporate presentations as well as other investors information on their website, and the company is regularly updating it over a period of time. Opportunities. Company has a potential of 1 lakh megawatt, and it can increase the power plants in the Arunachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Himachal Pradesh, Sikkim and Jammu and Kashmir. Company is also diversifying its portfolio in the solar and other sectors too. PSP is also one of the key sector that company is focusing on. The main risk is that NGHPS and RHPS. These are the two plants in which company is most dependent on, and in case of any failure of these projects, the company has to face direct consequences. Also, the tariff has been reduced for the renewable sector, but the hydro and thermal power plants have been increased for the over a period of time. The company is also focusing on to make people and earth partner in our growth, and company is focusing on community service initiatives too, in which they are conducting various workshops and seminars so that they can increase the participation of local government and other people too. Recently, the company has done few mergers and acquisition too. In IIT Madras, they have collaborated with them for their hydro power turbine components. In IIT Madras, Delhi, they have contributed for the spillways of damage and barrage. In IIT Hamirpur, they have done the contract with for hydro pumped storage, hydro PSP. And in IIT Roorkee, they have done a prototype on hydrokinetic turbine based on lab scale model. Fixing of complaints. At the center level, we have CERC, which can resolve their problem at various levels, and also we have intervention of state, and right now company is having customer satisfaction index of more than 90%, which is the best among the industry standards. Thank you so much for your attention.